Brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, boys and girls, welcome back to the Lamb Line. Today is Saturday, the 21st of November 2020. Now, this recording is in two parts, and it's the part two of what I promised basically when I made the first recording back in June time or so, yeah? So what it is, first I want you to look at this in this background. Look in this background and you will see I've got two locks here, yeah? On a background, so to speak. So what I'm trying to demonstrate is that the one with the black tape on and one with the red tape on, behind it, behind the background, the reality is that the black lock appears to be open, but they're both closed. That mean is depicting that the creator is actually the dark. Okay, wherein if the best examples are the stars at night, millions or billions of stars at night in the sky, right? And if you look beyond them, those billions or millions, you can see a pure pitch dark behind them. That means the stars are infinitesimal to the dark. Okay, they're infinitesimal to the dark. So you can see, and also in the daytime, midday, bright, brawling sunshine, and then it go bang, then everything go dark straight away. So basically, the creator is the dark, okay, as we can all see. So this is on the background to show, but they're both locked, but just have different tapes. So no other color tape will not be able to open that lock or make it appear to be open on a trick of the mind, and that's the key of all the key brothers and sisters. So this recording is strictly about the must hear, and that's why I do it this way, because the recording before the number one was the must see and hear, obviously, but this is to do with the must hear, because this argument must be heard, brothers and sisters, because it's so urgent. Okay, boys and girls, it's so urgent. So that's why I do it like this, and as you can see, okay. So I'm going to start playing the recording. Okay, what it is, I made a voice recording of the recording, so I'm going to start playing it right now. Okay, so you can listen.
Professor Wolf, welcome to today, the 19th of November 2020. I am Lloyd, and I'm making this recording to you because I've heard you on RT several times, and I respect the genius with which you present your stories and devise a situation that's going on in any and every way you can. So I'm making this recording with regards to knowing that you've got a full overview of generally what's going on. But the reality is that what's going on and all that's been dealt with by the pundits, the punters, or whatever it is on the planet is coming from a different source to what is the norm and expected why things are happening. And that's all. The reality is that it's all beyond the knowledge and the control of the pros and the cons. So the reality is that, yes, many people come out in ebullience, eloquence, and all this and that, and genius, and express the situation. But at the end of the day, what's left is the continuity of the problems that we face against one another globally. So that means there has to be a cause of all the causes, meaning that the causes are being discussed on the TV and the radio station and all this. Most importantly, sometimes after the facts and the acts of the heinous actions by us against one another. But the cause where it's coming from, Professor Wolf, is actually and really and truly our real and true creators, which is the forces of nature, which I'll have to be brief on all these points since I want to just make a short recording so you can hear my point, which I'm trying to say. So it is the force of creation, which is the known, which is the mind, nature, and all the other elements that make up the forces of creation, including the rain, water, and all these other elements. Okay? And that's our real creator. And the reality is that the creator must be first and foremost the cause of all causes, bad and good for us. So that means it's not really our fault. It's the creator to be fully blamed, like I've said many, many, many times. So the crux of everything, Professor Wolf, is that most importantly, and this is the top key, is that yes, the creator is the cause of all causes for us to be known, because this is the information I've been bringing out to put us in the known. But importantly, or most importantly, the creator has created a complexity beyond its own comprehension. It's not in control, nor is anyone else. And what that means is that the creator has created us all to destruct. This is the key, Professor Wolf, to everything that has been discussed and happens or happens even not. Okay, the key is we're created to destruct and self-destruct like the creator intend to do to its own self any night or day. So basically, we're created by a cell to kill and do all the things we do. So all that we are doing, Professor Wolf, in the real world against one another, including all the competitions and the divisions and everything being played out in the real world, is because we are created to destruct and self-destruct. That's where it's all coming from, Professor Wolf, from the creator. And this is what we're playing out in the real world in every way, shape, and form, including wars, weapons, everything, and including food, drinks, drugs, or whatever. Everything that we create is in a way to actually arm ourselves and work against our own selves without our realization, oftentimes in euphoria, and just only wanted us please and show off that we can do this and that without thinking of the ramification. Just remember and think of how they used to use asbestos wildly, thinking it's a magic cure for everything, to build everything, and now they come to admit that asbestos was giving out those cancers up to 2000, which is still existing anywhere right now. So as you can see, Professor Bull, so it's coming from misunderstandings where once they were in a knowledge and a glee and in a belief that yes, this is gold and this is whatever it is, and yet it was one of the biggest killer and they did not know till they come to realize. So it's the same thing now, Professor Wolf, which I'm introducing you to, which is the real cause of all cause, which is the creator, and how we're created to destruct and self-destruct, which is at play on us, and why we cannot receive the right results which we need, which is to unite us. Remember, the house is for us to be in unity and equality, and that's what UN stand for in a sense. So that's where it's all coming from, Professor Wolf, okay? Where the creators created this complexity. So, most importantly, again, now, Professor Wolf, the reality is that, and if you hear me call you a brother, don't worry, because what is, we're all brothers and sisters anyway, as we're all equal in the eyes of the Creator, and that's all we can be, only brothers and sisters. So, Professor Wolf, is coming from the fact of all which I've said, but most importantly, there's from that, the spin-off is that we are actually fighting a global tribalism and individualism war, with most times including that your faith depend on our mind or anyone else, depend on the individual, like in you, me, or us. So this is where it's all coming from, and this is the top bombshell key, where all these tribalism, these racism wars is a spin-off from tribalism, misinterpreted, but it's all coming from the tribalism war, and that's why you've got even these wars in Ethiopia today, in Israel and Palestinian and all the other places around the planet, in India, in Kashmir, and all these places. Professor Wolf, is a global tribalism and individualism war that's been fought, okay? And like I said, all because we are created to destruct and self-destruct by the Creator. Remember, Professor Wolf, and this can be seen, the Creator created a complexity, like I said at the beginning of this recording, and the reality is that's why even living things need to feed off other living things to live, okay? And I can hear your voice speaking on a RT program right now as I'm making this recording, Professor Wolf, okay? That's you speaking there thing, because I listen to RT a lot of times, and I'm not actually in the TV, so I'm making this recording, I don't want to stop. So what I'm saying, the Creator created this complexity, yeah, and that's why, even like I said, I was saying, things are actually gonna have to eat other living things, are gonna eat other living things to live, and that's why we also, including us, and that's why we also, as you can see, we are different features and colors of the same animal family. But what it is, because of the division of the cell, this is why we cannot have nothing to do with the other individual and don't want to know anything about them. Remember, I'm just kind of only saying this recording in snippets, giving you a gist point, so later on if we come into the play, then I can be explaining it, because I've been sending these things for years to a lot of people, including even RT. Okay, so this is what's going on, the gist of everything. So everything is created to be, most important again, divisive and evasive of the right objective. And the right objective is all of ourselves, which we need time to infinity for our true purpose, which is to all for one, one for all in unity and equality. Team upon one team to take care and take care of all of creation. But we're in pieces of splinters when we should be in peace, in one piece. I think this is your voice again speaking on RT just as I time this record.
Brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, boys and girls, girls and boys, I've got to cut this first recording now to make way for the second one with regard to time space on YouTube's. So I just want you to understand, as you can see, this medium with where I introduced the padlocks method to show you how you can open creation secrets. That means this medium is the one that knows all the answers to all the problem in creation. And it's this medium's words and advice and knowledge that is going to open everything up. Not specifically because it's coming from me, but it's because it belongs to all of us. So I'm doing no one no favors. It's what we all own, all own. So I've got to give you all this thing, and it's all for free, brothers and sisters, real free, no fee. So I'm going to cut this one off for the next recording, okay?